Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome you again on our energy webinar. Today's topic is humate preparations and our famous products containing humate preparations. So I think I will hand over to Misha directly, and we can hear all the interesting and very important information that's going to follow from her.
Thank you, Martina. Hello, everyone. Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you have. I'm so much happy to meet you again in our webinar. And today's topic is very important because we have our humate preparations, and these are our cytosans, and also our topic will be the element of earth, which is the best season when to make the detoxification. And so let's start with the element of earth, because that's the very beginning, which we will actually need. So earth demands stabilization, balance, and peace. That means that if we are centered in our body center, then we have balanced the earth element. But I think nobody is in the center, especially nowadays. The really, these times are so, I think we are in big struggle, and we are struggling every day. So it's really hard to keep us in the center. And that makes us disbalanced. And of course, we don't have peace in our heart and in our mind. So I think like 99% of the population has this balance of the element of earth. That's why the Ginex, which is the representative of the earth element from our herbal extract, is the top on the sales product, because so many people need Ginex and need the balance of earth element. So it's this element season is usually late summer, so as we call it, like Indian summer. However, it's also the earth is always between the elements. So whenever the element is changing, there is period between, which is approximately about 1 month. There are so many theories. One is saying it's 19 days, another 1 month. It depends. I think it also depends on your feeling, because once you feel the pentagram, the 5 elements, you will know when your earth mid-season starts. So late summer is I think, like the highest or the pure period of the element of earth. This is the season which we are harvesting, we are nourished, we have everything. We have vegetables, we have fruits, we have everything we need to prepare for the cold season, for the winter, for autumn. So, but as I said, whenever the elements are changing, there is the short period of earth, and this gives you the chance to stand, to stabilize, balance, and also to make a detoxification. So to me, the earth element period is the best time always to make some changes, like base changes. So you need to stabilize something. You need to give the ground something, because when we are not stable and we are not grounded, we are not connected with the earth, uh, then other elements can't be in their full power. So whenever there is the earth season, we can do something with the earth. Sometimes to stabilize yourself helps only to step on the earth like barefoot, so without boots. It helps you sometimes. This very simple thing sometimes is so powerful. But really, this late summer, um, it's like some people call it Indian summer, and in Czech, or usually this late summers starts after the metal uh, element. So it's something half of October till half of November. But it really depends. It can be the beginning of October till beginning of November. It really depends also on the country where you live. So it can be changeable, but you will feel it. And in this season, it's the best to make the autumn detoxification. So to clean your body, because this season is the central season, is the most gentle season, let's say, or most gentle element, I think. So in this, because the earth represents the mother of earth, so where you can feel the best, of course, when you're in the hands of your mom. So this mommy season is the best because you feel secure. So you can start with the detoxification. And yes, it's also connected with the dampness. So the humidity of your body is very, very important in this season, because after the metal element, you can be a little bit dry, but you need to balance it. So you can't have so much of dampness, but you can't be dry. So this balance is also the duty of this element and this season. And of course, it's connected with the spleen and pancreas as a yin organs, and stomach as a yang. So sometimes the people which they have the disbalance in this element, they usually feel some digestion problems, so or some eating disorder. So they feel full, they are not hungry, or after the food they are really like bloating. So these are the symptoms of disbalanced earth element. So whenever you will meet people, they are coming to you with the problems of the stomach in this season, you will know that it's connected with stomach or spleen or pancreas, because it's earth element season. So also with the earth element is connected as a like clear thinking, but I mean it's like the straight thinking. So you know what you want to say, and you don't think so much. You don't need to all day thinking, because overthinking makes it hurts our spleen. So we need to think very short but very effectively. So clear thinking is also very like earth thing. Spleen as an organ, which is very important organ, it makes transformation and transportation of our food and nutrition for the body. So whenever the earth element is in disbalance, there's also big problem with the transportation or transformation of the nutrition. And of course, the spleen is directing the muscles and digestion. So whenever you feel very weak, or people are losing their muscles, or they have some problem with the muscles, then you can concentrate also on the spleen, because you will see that this is a spleen problem mostly. So many people suffer with diarrhea, gas, and bloating, constipation as well, because it's also with the humidity of your body, of large intestine. So many allergies, eating disorders, heartburn as well, diabetes, hypoglycemia. So many people with the diabetes are suffering with the earth element disbalance. And in this case, the Ginex works very, very well, and it's big help. Of course, menstrual problems are problems mostly connected with the earth element. That's why Ginex is our star product, because so many women are using Ginex, and sometimes they can't even stop use it because they love it. Even this because it contains licorice, so it's very sweet. Actually, the taste of earth element is also sweet. So so many people which are like, we can say they are earth people. So their most like most visible element is earth. So they usually have the sweet tooth. So we can say they like sweet stuff. But the sweetness of the earth element is something like you taste the grain while it's harvested. So this is the sweetness, the accurate sweetness. It's not like sugar sweetness, because it's too much for spleen, but sweetness of a carrot or grain. This is the right sweetness of the earth element. Or if you try our chidring, this is the right sweetness which you need for your spleen in the morning. So this is the right taste and right taste of the element of earth. So the very important thing to keep your body in balance, and as well the earth, because you already know that you suffer with this balanced earth. So you should keep your body in warm. So don't get cold, especially in the morning when you wake up and you don't wear socks. So some especially women, they suffer with this. So even 5 minutes on the ground, which is very cold, can make you cold like all the body, and of course a digestion system. So the very important thing is to have a socks or something, slippers, whatever you want, but just keep your body in very warm, because it's really, really important for the spleen not to get it cold since the morning, because then all the body can't work properly all day. And it's true, I know. And of course, it's very good to avoid raw food and dairy products. because the raw food makes you again cold. So if you have a yogurt in the morning, uh, for many people, it's no problem. But for some people, it's a huge catastrophe, because once you have 1 cup of yogurt, it makes you cold for all day. So you're bloating, you don't feel fine, you're cold all day, and this is just the yogurt problem. So if you avoid yogurt and instead yogurt, you have some oatmeal in the morning, which is very warm, and it's really like top of the nutrition for the morning, then your body will be happy and your spleen as well. So the earth element will be in balance. So I think very shortly it was for the earth element. And now it's time, as I said, the earth element season is the best for the detoxification, is the preparation for the cold seasons. And if you take out all the heavy metals and everything which makes you slower and which makes you with a low energy level, you will have enough energy, and you will have enough warmth in your body to stay fine in the cold seasons. Because in the cold seasons we should have our Vajki in a balance and earth element in the balance, because we need to change to another element. So enough of energy and clean body is very important, especially for the cold season as a winter, because after the metal element, which is very demanding for intestines, we have 1 month, approximately 1 month, to get ready for the very beginning and very end, which is water element. And water element is very demanding element. And in the previous times, people were taking rest because the days are very short. So they slept a lot. They slept enough. They took rest to have enough energy for the spring then. But nowadays we are rushing for the end of the financial end of the year and Christmas and so on and so on. And we don't have time to take rest. So now it's your chance to detoxicate your body, to help body to deal with the water element. Of course, this detoxification can be done also in a spring, which is also very good after the long winter, and especially because in winter we usually eat very heavy meals, and it's the need of the body. But for the spring, we need to clean the body, so we can help ourselves also with the detoxification in spring. And that detoxification you can also make in the earth element or in the wood element, depends on you. So and here we come, we have our humates. So they come from the book fields. It's from the tertiary period, which is very, very long time ago. And it's especially these book fields are the place where is the brown coal located. So it's really, really very prehistorical thing, but it's amazing because it's pure earth. And what more you can do for your body to give him the earth, very old one, full of the best what can be generated after thousands of years. So these humates are really removing all the, actually there is a special ability. So once we are attacked by the free radicals, uh, there is ability of these humates when we have them, and when we take them, there are molecules which can do something like they can exchange the heavy molecule from the free radical for their light molecule. So these humates can carry these heavy molecules and they carry them out from our body. That's the amazing thing which they do and which is absolutely special. And we can help ourselves to clean our body with this small process. It I'm trying to simplify it. It's more complex. However, this is the simplification of the process. And for you, it's most important that these humates are something like the group of the cleaners which are coming to your body. They taking out everything which is toxic, and they can carry it on themselves and going out, which is amazing ability according to me. So you support your immunity, you can solve so many skin problems with the detoxification. And the humates are not they are very gentle. This is something which is really very gentle for the body, but it has enormous power. So we can help to the large and small intestine. And of course, once your body is clean, and I usually say that once you need to take some herbal products and you have some problems, for example, like high blood pressure, we usually start with the cytosan. If you need to solve it faster, you can combine cytosan with the coralin. But cytosan makes cleaning the body. And once you cleanse your body, usually so many problems already disappear. But usually it takes more than 3 weeks, this detoxification, if you do it first. So for the first time, you need sometimes more, like 2 months, 3 months. I know the people, they were taking for 1 year cytosan, of course with the breaks, but really they needed to take cytosan for such a long time because they were full of the chemicals and toxins. So this detoxification took a long time. However, once you do it, every another detoxification is faster because body knows what to do. It collects all the bad things, and it knows that the humates can take them out. So the removing of these toxins will be faster and faster. And then if you will repeat it like summer, spring, or autumn, it will be very good for your body. So the autumn detoxifications is preparing our body for the cold season. So whenever there is a flu or some another disease, usually you are ready on, or if you even get it, like I mean you get the flu, you are still fine because the process will be very fast after the detoxification. And humates are really amazing. So, and let's go to the cytosan. Why don't you want to okay. Yes. So now we have only cytosan because we have also cytosan in ovum. So this brown cytosan contains potassium lignohumate, which is the main main substance, and it really supports the strong detoxification. And this is the ability, as I said, exchanging light element for the heavy one. So we can remove from our body lead, mercury, cadmium, and other free radicals and toxins. So it's even when you get poisoned with some toxic food or something, you can also use the cytosan because it always take out all the bad things. And also because since it's earth, it's really pure earth. So if you uh, if you can remember, once you were working on your garden, so after the gardening you have also always dry hands, and this is what cytosan makes. It's making dry. So whenever you have some problems inside your body with the dampness, or you have some like,
Misha,
yes.
I'm very sorry to interrupt you. I thought it was on my screen. Now Petra wrote, we still see the first slide of the presentation. So I don't know what happened, but
Uh-huh.
if that would be possible to move it to the page you
Ah,
are speaking about, I think
sorry.
everyone would really appreciate. We still see the
uh,
front page.
and now,
Now we need to see. Perfect.
oh, so
Now it's
sorry.
good. All right.
So do you see the movement of the, huh, this is crazy. Wait, what about this? Can you see the element of earth and gentle detoxification?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that there are three options how to share and what to share. So now the presentation is shared. Before that, that was the only some, I don't know, picture. So I'm so sorry,
Perfect.
and
Perfect.
just
Now
stop me.
it will be only better now.
Okay.
And it's already awesome, Misha. So don't worry. Sorry for interrupting.
No, 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 it's fine. You should stop me before. Okay, so back to the garden. And if you have fire, if you want to calm down the fire, what you need? You need the ground, right? So if you have fire somewhere, like inflammation in your body, you can calm it down with the humate, because it especially is like when you drop the ground on the fire. So it's the same effect. So whenever you have problem, cytosan, it can be the solution. And really, when I go for traveling, cytosan is must have, because it can solve so many problems at once for you. And especially for travelers, I think this is like the small treasure. So, but for us, for the normal people, cytosan is the first product which you can start with energy, because it always helps. So whenever you don't know how to start or where you start, you can start with cytosan, because what's better than to have cleaned body? So once you have clean body and you start to take some herbal product like drops, then they will be more powerful, because they don't have to deal with the body which is not clean. So usually when people say that Chitosan is too expensive, there is one argument you can use, because if you don't use Chitosan before, uh, you usually need more time to take drops, because it takes like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months to get better. But with the Chitosan, it can be within 3 weeks. So if you really see the person which needs the detoxification, but it can't be like really hard detoxification, so you need a gentle way, the humates are the best. So this potassium lignohumate protects the cells from the various types of radiation and ultraviolet lightning. So this is also a very good and important thing, especially I have some experiences, especially from my Japanese friends, because they live close to the Fukushima, and they are taking Chitosan as well for the long time, because there is a radiation always. Of course, the government says everything is okay, but it's not. And it goes with the water to the cities. They are close to the Fukushima. So as a protection, they are taking the Chitosan. So they are protect their body, and it's everywhere. So I think this is another benefit of this humates, because they really clean your body, and they are making a huge protection. And of course, there is another ability, which is elimination of fungi and viruses. And what's amazing, these herpes viruses, though those who suffer with these herpes viruses, they have really big problem, and it's all year problem. And of course, it's coming suddenly, and always in the situations which you really don't need it to have it. So in this case, you can use the Chitosan, but usually to take out herpes virus from the body, it takes long time. So be ready to take it for a long time. And of course, it can be sometimes, like especially on the beginning, as a reversion reaction. It can be the strong. So you can use also the artrin with it. So you can put artrin or protectin, that you need to try what's better for you. So and potassium lignohumate also, we understand that it's a very strong immunostimulant. So it's providing wide protection, and it's really amazing. And this protection is stable, so it's not something which disappears within 1 week. It's once you really clean your body, and you have after this humate cleaning, it's also, your body is not only clean but protected as well. So that's why it's so amazing. In Chitosan, we have also the silimarin substance. So silimarin, we know, because it's also in our Regalan and Protectin, and it provides the liver protection and detoxification of the liver, and it again removes free radicals. It improves bile excretion. Sorry. And it's really very important, this bile excretion, because once it doesn't work, you have the stomach problems. You have all the digestion in disbalance. So this is amazing effect of the silimarin, and also it silence convulsions. So whenever your stomach is in struggle, the silimarin substance helps to calm it down. And digestion and metabolism support, as of course. And cytosan contains also succinic acid, which is substance which was known in the ancient Egypt already. So it's very old substance, and it's rejuvenating substance. Again, stimulates liver. It's a huge power for the regeneration and detoxification. So this is another support of the potassium lignohumate and other substances which are contained in cytosan. And there is also the potassium inside the cytosan. And this is element which so many people, nowadays people, we have deficit of this element, and actually so many problems can be solved with enough of this substance. So potassium is supporting the normal function of skeletal and cardiac muscles, which is really important. So sometimes even to add the potassium and more potassium into your food, or you take some nutrition which contains potassium, can solve you some problems which you don't know how to solve, and you don't need to go to the doctor. Or from the blood tests, you can find out that it can be solved only by potassium. So it can be blood pressure. It can be also some mental problems can be solved, especially once the people, they are working by the computer and all day they are thinking, or they are making working mentally. Actually our brain is really burning the potassium, so we need potassium. And the nervous people are really suffering by the uh, minerals deficit. So potassium is really important for them. And there is preventive effect of atherosclerosis, and so many. It also deals with the enzymes in our body. So potassium is very, very important. It also cooperates with the sodium, so it makes the balance in our body. And without potassium, we are disbalanced, really. You can feel it. So, and now we go to the cytosan effects. So, it's gentle but very strong detoxification, as I said so many times already today. And also I said you can use it before you use other herbal products, because you clean your body and then the detoxification or regeneration will be faster and also visible. It's also good for the people once they see the effect faster. So first they start with the cytosan, and then you add another herbal product and they will see the results very fast, which is also very good for them and for you as well, because they will be happy. And as we know, people want to have very instant results, and they really want to see how it works. The best will be within 1 hour. But we don't have usually this ability with the herbs. So we can take it as a prevention of large and small intestine problems and heart diseases. This is also very important thing because the small intestine has the connection, because it's the organ which is in a fire element. So heart and small intestine are the same in the meridian. So this is the one meridian, and that's why Cytosan can help even with the heart problems. So it's I think this can be surprising, but it really works. It works for the high blood pressure. It really works. I know it. It works with the problems of the veins and other vessels. It's really good because it works also with the blood density. So this is another effect which can Cytosan do, and this brown Cytosan especially goes really into the blood. So as we know that the lymphatic system is cleaning through the blood, and everything is taken out through the blood. So we need to clean the blood, and the blood is cleaned by the Cytosan, the brown one especially, because then I will speak very shortly with the Cytosan in ovum, because they look the same. However, there is something which is different in both of them. So the usage is very common. However, this brown Cytosan, I think for you is very important to remember that the brown Cytosan is going to the blood, and it's cleaning very deeply, and it's very strong cleaning. So it's taking out the dampness from the body. It's harmonizing the flow of the energy. So usually people after 1 week, they can feel that they have more energy. So they are not so tired, and it's really amazing when you feel it. It helps with the harmonizing all the body. So whenever the energy is in the right flow, so many problems can be solved by this only, because the blockades can be actually stopped. Inflammation anywhere in the body, that also corresponds with the Cytosan which is going to the blood. So once your blood is cleaned, the inflammation doesn't have any chance to cooperate with to cope with it. So you can solve so many skin problems, because the skin problems usually start in the large intestine. So once the large intestine is clean and there is no inflammation, then the skin usually regenerates. So it really, especially for the eczema, atopic eczema, for some allergies, especially for the food allergies, this is amazing. And also it works with the musculoskeletal system. And again, because you clean your body. So it can solve eating disorder, stomach problems, diarrhea, allergies, mental problems, because once you have right bacteria in your large intestine, we say that the large intestine is our emotional brain. So once our emotional brain is in balance, then also our emotions and our mental health is fine. Energy deficit and vascular diseases. So that's what I already said. There is one detoxification which is needed, and so many people always forget about it. Once you are after the surgery, or you needed to take some medicines, you can clean your body with the Cytosan very easily. And it's really good way how to clean and help your body to regenerate also. There is a wide range of usage. Whenever you have only Cytosan and you have burned your skin or something, you can make the Cytosan mud. This mud you will make when you open the capsule, you mix it with the water. I love mix it with a few drops of phytomineral, but if you don't have phytomineral, water is enough. And you put it on your skin whenever there is some problem. It can be irritated skin, or it can be also the injured joint or muscles. It depends, but really you can use Cytosan in a wide range of problems. If you need to have the fast effect, you open the capsules, and like if you really feel that you're poisoned by the food, you open 2 capsules, you put them into the 2 deciliter or 1 deciliter of water, and the water of the Cytosan is very, I think, tasty. It's fine. So you can drink it. And it's very easy because then the body doesn't have to open or it doesn't have to deal with the capsule. So directly you have your Cytosan inside. And now finally to the Cytosan Innovum, because
Michelle, maybe if I can interrupt you for a second, there were
yes,
2 questions on a chat
yes,
to Cytosan. So
yes,
maybe we just stopped about Cytosan. So maybe it
yes,
would be good to reply. So the first question is, I heard once that with the Cytosan, we need to be careful if the person who is taking it is drained, burnt out, so probably has drained kidneys. Should we watch out for this, or is it okay to take it even when kidneys are weak?
with the kidneys, if there is a serious disease already, you need to be very careful always with the detoxification. And the humates are detoxification product. So when the kidneys have problem, like the serious problem, uh, then you should be careful with any product. And when the person is already under some medicine, then it's better to start with the medicine. And when the state is like stabilized, then you can start with the Cytosan, but very gently. It can be even the half of the capsule uh, once in a 2 days. So you can make the break like 1 day half of the capsule, then 1 day off, and another day the another half of the capsule. So you can use it like this, because if you feel that you need it and you need to help yourself somehow, so to get out, to remove the toxins, you can use it like this. But always with the weak kidneys, there is weak kidneys are something which is really serious, because it means that there is very low life energy for that person. So it's better to support this person by another way.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Another question was, does it also help for cholesterol?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And
Definitely.
then another question arrived in the meantime. Can you suggest Cytosan to take while going through radiation for breast cancer?
Ah, yes, yes. There is another therapy for the cancer, which is chemotherapy, and through the radiation, that's amazing. It's okay. You can take it. But with the chemotherapy, you should be careful and you should use Citosan after. So like 1 week after the chemotherapy, you can start with Citosan, but you need to end the cycle of the chemotherapy. But with the radiation, it's fine. You can use it.
Okay, thank you. That's all for the moment. We can go on to Citosan Innovum.
Great. So Citosan Innovum contains almost the same substances like Citosan, the brown one. However, we have another additional substance, which is green clay. And this Citosan Innovum was created for the people which have Crohn disease because the green clay makes the special film on the stomach and large intestine. So the detoxification doesn't irritate the organ, especially the organ walls. And it's very gentle and it's calming down all the inflammation. So whenever there are some people, they're bleeding from the large intestine, or they have inflammation in the stomach and all the digestion like problems with the bleeding, we don't use brown Citosan and we use Citosan Innovum. And especially for the Crohn disease, Citosan Innovum is amazing because with this film on the large intestine and small intestine walls, it doesn't irritate them and it's calming down the inflammation. Of course, there are another medicinal products and another supporting products, but Citosan Innovum can be as a huge support for such a people. They are suffering with this. So the usage is almost the same, but once you suffer with the bleeding for your digestive system, you always use Citosan Innovum for the detoxification and for calming down the inflammation. What's amazing for the Citosan Innovum, you can make a nice face mask out of it. So again, you make the mud with whatever you want. You can add also some nice oil, like olive oil or another oil which you like. You can mix them and you can put on your face, and after 20 minutes, you will have nice face, nice skin. Also, Citosan you can use as a fertilizer for vegetables and for your flowers. So we usually use 1 capsule for 10 liters of water, and once a week you can water the plants with this Citosan water. So it's one of 1,000 ways how to use your Citosan. So as I said, Citosan is must to have at home because you can use it whenever you need. Yes, stomach problem. I think I said everything to the Citosan, but we have another product because we have Fomentum gel, which is very good when you injure your joints, your muscles. So you can help with the Citosan Fomentum if you have it. If you don't have it, you again make the mud from the Citosan capsules. But if you have Fomentum, you can put it on the injured place, and you leave it for 20 minutes, and then you can switch with the artrin. Then again, like 1 hour, you leave the artrin, and then again use Fomentum. My friend almost broke the muscle while playing the football, and he was really like there was edema already when he came to me, and we started to with Citosan Fomentum and with Artrin, and next day he was fine. So, but we were really like because he needed to be ready for the next day. So uh, it was very demanding for us for the time, because we were always switching momentum with the art train, and we were exercising like this almost all night. But it worked. So next day he was able to drive, not playing football. But this is how you can use the Fomentum gel. Of course, you can use it as a face mask if you need, and you can use it for the skin detoxification. You can use it for the skin problems like inflammation, like acne, like irritated skin, sunburned skin, eczema. It has wide range of usage, and it's always like if you don't want to make the Citosan matte, you have your Fomentum. Especially for the people they are suffering with arthrosis, it's amazing when they uh, uh, apply it on their joints, and also bones wherever you need. So it's Fomentum is easy way how to help to your musculoskeletal system and to ease your muscles and skin. We have also shampoo and soap. I love both of them because the shampoo has, again, strong detoxification effect. It helps, and especially it was created for people which are suffering with seborrhea and psoriasis. Of course, it helps with the irritated skin on your head, eczema, allergies. And there is one another amazing effect, because once you're massaging your scalp, you're activating your brain, because there are also in a Citosan shampoo some aromatic oils. So you help your brain, and also you are massaging your meridians. And there are so many of them, and very important ones. So the shampoo is the best way how to help almost full of your digestion system. It also works with the sunburned system, skin, and I usually bring to the vacation when I go to the sun and sea vacation. I bring the Citosan shampoo, and we use it as a shower gel as well. So there is again wide usage of the shampoo, even it's called only shampoo. And Citosan soap, I love the Citosan soap because your skin is like baby skin after using the Citosan soap. The only thing what I don't like to take it with me for the traveling, because it's easier to deal with the shampoo as a shower gel than to the soap. But at home, especially in autumn, I love the Citosan soap because it's really making deep but very gentle cleaning. So again, for the eczema, psoriasis, and acne, it's really amazing. And it's nourishing the skin because there is a glycerin. So really the skin is very, very uh, smooth, and it's hydrated as well. So, and it's rejuvenating again. So this is Citosan, and also we have balneol. Balneol is when you need to take bath, and you have the time like 20-25 minutes. This is also very well known for its effects, and it contains not only the humates, but also especially aromatic oils. So there is a calming effect, rejuvenating, blood circulation stimulating. So some people had the experience that once they get out from the bath, they were really like vibrating. So this is the feeling of balneol bath. And also it helps to the joints regeneration. So when you suffer with rheumatism, arthrosis, pain in the lower back, and also for the entire spine, it's amazing. So it has a strong detoxification effect, and it's very good for the cold season. So if you catch cold or flu, it's also easing the breathing. So it's very, very good also for this. So balneol is another friend which I have in our bathroom. And really, the dose. It's very important because really overdosing balneol makes you vibrating so hard. I know it from my experience, and I highly recommend to take the dose which is recommended. So as I know, it was the small cover from the balneol bottle, because and for the first time I thought that it's not enough for the whole bath, but trust me, it was. So just small amount is enough of balneol. And again, even for the cytosans, they're very strong. And if you have some person which is really sensitive, you better start with the one capsule once a day. And the best is evening until 10 p.m. because then the gallbladder starts. So before this, it's better to use Cytosan. And now the combinations, Cytosan and Draximum for the inflammation, bacteria, virus. Whenever you have fever, you can use both of them. Whenever you have flu, the first aid product can be Cytosan because it takes out the humidity and the fire from your body, and then your body fastly can regenerate. Cytosan and Regalen. This is very strong detoxification, but really very strong. And once you use it, there is a Regalen, which is the director of the company. And then there is a Cytosan, which is the bunch of cleaners, and the Regalen says what to clean and where to clean. So this combination is very good and very strong for the detoxification. But if you really need more gentle detoxification, you can just start with the Cytosan because Regalen is very strong. Or you can use Regalen, but with very small doses. So whenever you need to detoxicate livers or digestion, even the hormonal system, you can use Cytosan and Regalen. Then we have Cytosan and Ginex. This is earth and earth. So whenever you need to support earth, especially with the menstrual problems or skin problems or another hormonal problems, you can use both of them. Cytosan and Veronal, amazing combination for the intestine problems, large and small. Again, it depends. Once it's bleeding, you use Cytosan Innovum. It's also very good for skin problems, for eczema, and for immunity as a support of the immunity. Citosan and Corolan, it's amazing combination for bloodstream problems, high blood pressure, heart problems, and mental problems. It's also very nice because Corolan brings you light to your life, and Citosan takes out all the toxins. So you feel lighter and you feel better. And Citosan and Renol, uh, in case of arthrosis and musculoskeletal problems. So you can use sometimes it works like Citosan and Renol or Citosan and Regalen. Or if you have problem for a long time, you can switch for 3 weeks Citosan and Renol, then 1 week off, and then Citosan and Regalen. Actually, Citosan you can combine with so many products because, as we say, it's earth, it's the central, so you can combine it almost with everything. But be aware, it's really detoxification. So whenever someone is in a very poor condition, you never use detoxification. You can support with like once dose. So if this person is vomiting or has a problem like constipation, then you can use Citosan just once and then continue with the normal medicinal products. And again, if you use chemical medicine, there should be break from taking Citosan. At minimum, it's 2 hours because Citosan doesn't make a difference. It doesn't know that it should not take out the medicine chemical. It's chemical for the Citosan, so it takes everything out. That's why we should be careful. So if you are using the blood pressure medicine, you need to take it, and then 2 hours later you can take Citosan, for example. Yes, we made it. Actually, Citosans are really wide team, and I think we could talk about them for a long time because, as I said, they can solve wide range of problems, and I will try to speak about it next time whenever we touch with some topic. I think we will always cooperate with Citosan. So, do you have some questions?
I will check the chat. There is nothing new.
I think everyone is exhausted.
Well, it was, Misho, thank you very much, because it was again full of so many interesting informations, and I think the combinations were very interesting to hear, and also other Humate products, because we usually kind of concentrate on the first known, and sometimes we forget. So you have inspired me to try the Citosan shampoo, which I haven't tried yet. So thank you for the inspiration. And
I can highly recommend the shampoo, but be careful with the blonde hairs and don't massage it for a long time. Otherwise, they will be dyed to the brown.
so
Not
I
all,
could get
but
rid of
there's
some of my white hair like that.
yes. So
Okay, I
it's
take
fine.
it. I take it.
And again, with the mask, if you create the mask, it shouldn't be there for longer than 20 minutes. Otherwise, you will have orange skin. I also tried. So it can really color because this is effect you can see because it goes through the skin to the really deep structures. So Cytosan is very fast in this. So sometimes even 15 minutes for the mask is enough, because then you have really problems to take the color out of your skin. So, and don't be worried, because I tried also with the balneol with a plastic bath tube, and it was fine. But you need to clean it right after your bathing. So this is another practical thing while you're using Cytosans,
Yeah,
because
and
they're so strong.
it's good to know, because I think you don't want to change the color of the tube to brown.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Right.
Maybe
So,
I have a question if I can.
yes.
I just want to make sure I understand correctly. So, are there any other contraindications when not to recommend it, or when not to use it? Apart
Actually,
from when the pet
while
is very weak.
while you're taking this chemotherapy, that's a strong contraindication.
Sure.
And also be careful with the immunostimulants, because Cytosan can take out the effect sometimes. So it's the only these two. And of course, once the person is in very poor state, in very poor condition, then you should be careful with the Cytosan. You can use balneol bath, but this is really like with very small dose, can be half only. So it's this can be contraindication. There is also one point, because some people, they suffer from the constipation after using, but it's usually disappears after 1 week.
Okay.
So it can be also effect of the Cytosan. It can be opposite, of course, but these can be the effects of the cleaning of the body. Right. Of course, sometimes you can your acne can get worsened because it's cleaning. So during the Cytosan usage, you can see so many symptoms that you even didn't have for a long time, or they're already disappeared. But now it's time to take them out and clean them. So sometimes just it's good to tell to the people, be ready for everything.
Great.
It's always
Yeah,
good.
Thank you very much.
Usually it's visible on the skin.
Yeah.
This cleaning.
Good.
That's normal.
Good.
So if you don't have any questions, I want to thank you for today's attention and for your questions as well. And I hope it will help you in your praxis or daily life, or dealing with some problems. And I'm looking forward for next time.
Thank you.
I will stop the recording now. And
Yes.